Hey everyone, this guy Sif and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at a fully automatic Shulker sorting system. So you can just chuck in all the items that you require to be sorted into that chest there. Some processificating redstone magic happens and gets sorted automatically into your Shulker boxes. Now each of the Shulker boxes do require every slot to be filled up with an item that you want to be storing in the Shulker box. But basically you can have all your Shulker boxes stored into this dropper cum chest. You can have multiple chests, doesn't really matter. But the point is all of them get sorted out and get chucked into the final chest. So what we're going to do here is we're going to chuck in some items and get them sorted up. Alright, so first up, as you can see, the items are first rolling into the secondary chest over here. And that chest has a hopper below it which feeds into this dropper. So hopper into the dropper, and the dropper itself is powered by the simple auto dropper circuit with the repeater on 2 ticks. Dropper pushes the items into a chest which are then sucked up by a hopper below, and the hopper tries to put the items into the Shulker box in front of it. So anytime now you can see that the items have drained out and a Shulker box has been placed there. That's the orange Shulker box, which is the food Shulker box. And if we just flick the hopper, you should see the items slowly funneling through. Those are slabs, so they won't go through, but once it's some food item, they will go through. Alright, so on the other side, picked up a slime block. We've got the white circuit, which basically every so often unpars the hopper down below, which runs the unsorted items back into the dropper, which sends the items through the item elevator back to the source chest, where the items are just temporarily stored. They don't recycle back just yet. Now over here we've got a few comparators. As you can see, the hopper below the chest is locked. Once this chest runs out of items, this comparator line will switch off, making the sticky piston pull the redstone block back and unpowering the hopper, allowing stuff to flow back through, just like that, allows items to flow back through into the secondary chest, so that the item can start all over again. Once this unpars, the redstone block is pulled back and so on. Now another thing the comparator is useful for is that observer, which basically sets off this flip-flop to eject the Shulker box using a piston right down there. So basically that pushes the Shulker box across into the chest, and any second now this should activate. Just got a few golden apples. And there we go. There it is. It has broken up. And yeah. Alright, so another thing that's really important is the rest of the circuitry over here with the orange wool. So that torch is being basically a bit of a line that goes down here. So this part of the circuit is basically to prime the auto dropper, since once an item flows into the dropper, this chest will automatically empty out, but you do require a bit of a starting push per se to get the whole system starting off. So let's get down to the tutorial. Alright, so you're going to start off with your chest, your input chest on top and secondary chest below. Comparator output from that, torch off of that block, and a 2-tick delay on the repeater. One thing very important over here is that you don't want to build this near a chunk border. You want the whole thing to fit within a chunk, but it's pretty small, so there's no problem there. Alright, then you want the block which will be locking the hopper from below. As you can see, another sticky piston over there. Get a few blocks over here, and now we get in the repeaters for the delay. So in this design I use about 5 repeaters, all of them on maximum delay. That comparator is currently placed in the wrong position. This is me from the future. So yeah, so that can power that. The next thing we're going to look at is the Shulker replacing system. So we're going to go with a standard flip-flop. So that block is basically off of which the dispenser with your hoppers is going to go. We're going to place a dropper here with a hopper feeding into it, and then we're going to construct the auto dropper circuit. So comparator there, this is standard circuitry. block there, a transparent block there. That glass block is pretty important. Now I realize that I shouldn't have a comparator there. So repeater, place that on 2 ticks. Then break this, place a block there, and then the comparator. And that's your auto dropper circuit complete. Next, we're going to place a chest in front of that so that the drop is silent. A hopper from the chest, and the shulker boxes go in front of that. Alright, the next part is the white circuit. So comparator from the hopper, and basically what this is going to do is it's going to lock the hopper below. Repeater on 2 ticks again, and we're also going to place a target block to lock the system. So once again, few hoppers down below. This is going to suck out all the unsorted items, and I'm going to put it into this dropper right here. So just connect everything up, and yeah. So next you want to construct a water stream using some packed ice. I'm not doing it here because water streams are a bit nasty to construct. Basically loop it all the way back into the home chest. Alright, next up you place a dispenser. This is where all the shulker boxes are going to go. So have a hopper with some chests going into it. Grab a block. Now a redstone dust on that. And okay, a glass block here so that you can see through, and a solid block there. Repeaters on 4 ticks. Now the solid block is for powering the piston. I'm going to place a block there so that it can place the shulker box. And finally the output chest for all the sorted shulker boxes. So yeah. Alright, next up the priming circuit. Observer into a block. Next we're going to place a repeater here on 2 ticks of delay. Yeah, just had to check that. A piece of redstone dust there and interrupt the other signal. Another repeater here on 2 ticks delay and a piece of redstone dust. So yeah, that's basically the entire circuit. You can put an auto dropper circuit down there. Alright, so anyways guys, thanks for watching. This means Kaisif, and I'm out. So Chafna, and I shall see you later. Bye.